Hey everybody, welcome back. We are doing a complete stall refresh and kind of switch around. Girls got their feet done today. In case you're wondering why she's doing that, it's not pain, it's not colic. That's why. That is why. Whenever I tie her, this is what she does. So I went and got some no chew. She don't like that. Anyways, we're doing both stalls today. I'm going to show you what's going on. And if you hear all that, that is the wind. Now you're licking the no chew. Seriously? Oh my gosh. So I've always had their perfect example. I've always had their shavings bed over here. And I normally do from like the wall to about here and come clear out, do a big square and go up to where this corner is here. As you can see, the wind has pushed all that around. I cleaned out her stall this morning and her feeder is over here. Now when they lay down, there's not enough shavings. I come in and check on them and they're literally laying like on the mats themselves. You're seriously enjoying the no chew? Really, Kamani? Really? Oh my god, Mare. Anyway, well, that did not work. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave some shavings here. This feeder is gonna be still out of the wind and it's gonna go in this corner. And I'm gonna have shavings come all the way out to this wall. So pretty much this whole section is gonna be shavings. I do have a tie ring for their hay bags, and when I do use hay bags, I'll just sweep out like a little section where it's not directly shavings underneath it. But we're just gonna make it to where they actually have more room to stretch out and lay out. And this way, if they, like how the wind was pushing the shavings around, when they're laying down right here, they're getting hit with all that wind. So they'll have the option of laying up against this wall if they want. And just to show you like how different messy wise they are, this is Kamani's stall cleaned out this morning. I just cleaned your stall. Really? Anyways, so you can see she doesn't have shavings. That's literally just been the last hour and a half. And she actually had more. So she's very, very, very messy. So she gets like 2 bags of pellets. And I've tried them like slightly wet. I've tried them completely dry. And just, they're a pain in the butt to get completely up. So I'm not using those anymore. Her stall is going to be the same thing. And I know you guys are probably like wondering, her stall, I thought they were together. There's a video I'm working on editing. They are not together anymore. Anyways, they do go out and play together though in the big arena. So also, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show like they both get bags of shavings at the same time and cleaned every day. And yeah, so this morning hers just had to be completely taken out. 2 different types of shavings for each stall. And this is just being kind of like figuring out what I'm gonna need. I do know that this is more expensive, and this is 10 cubic feet, and it is super packed. And when you open this, it actually covers, like I said, my entire area that I typically do, and it's pretty deep. Stop licking the no chew. Oh my god, Kamani! Oh my god. Well, okay, that failed with her. I don't remember if these ones are small or little. I do know that this is, they're screened, so I think they're finer, which is okay. And they expand to 8 cubic feet, so way less than this one. This is just kind of an experiment until I figure out how I like it, but I just want them to have thick bedding. Man, that wind. So I'm gonna do this one first because it expands more, and then this one. And I'm not even sure if it's gonna be enough to cover this whole area. I may have to go get more, but we're gonna see. So first I need to rake out all this over here, rake out this area, and move the feeder. look as deep as it is on the camera, unfortunately, but it's like over ankle deep, and it doesn't even look like it on camera. It looks like just such a thin layer. It's really not. I probably could add another bag. I haven't decided if I'm going to. We're going to see what she thinks about it here in a second. But I love this. Way more area for her to stretch out and lay down. They both like to poop, pee, and sleep in it. They have an area where if they want completely out of the wind, they can lay up against the wall. If they want to breathe, they can lay over here. And they actually have room to like lay down and stretch. I don't think she cares. Doesn't even care. Wow. All right. She just wants to go back and hang with her friends. All right. Let's do Avalon's. I'm also speaking with the barn manager about getting a board that goes from this post all the way up here to this gate, so that there's like a step-up board here, and all the shavings will stay over on this side and not, you know, when they're walking in and out of mud, they'll have this area where there's no shavings, because that also wastes the shavings when they get it all muddy. So let's do Avalon's. Now Avalon, I may have to go buy another bag for, because remember, Kamani still had about a quarter bag of shavings. Avalon, yeah, you don't have. We may have to go get you another one. We'll see. Did you have to already christen it? Like, you already had to pee on it? She at least showed some interest in hers. I do think hers could use a little more, because obviously Kamani had more. You can see hers isn't as deep, so I'm gonna go get her another bag. And I think what I'll do next time, instead of the 8 cubic feet and the 10 cubic feet that's super packed, I think I'll just get each stall 2 of the 10s, because it's literally just like a little bit that it needs. I mean, that's still way more bedding than what they had. So that was that. I mean, at least Avalon showed some interest and used it. I am going to go grab another bag of shavings for her, though, because she lays down in hers more than Kamani. Kamani, like, poops and pees in one area and will occasionally lay in the other area, whereas Avalon poops, pees, and lays throughout the whole thing. So she really needs more, almost, than Kamani. And they pretty much got a spa pamper day today, because this morning they got seen by the farrier. They got their hooves done, all trimmed up. And then when I mucked all their stalls and got everything ready for what we just did, they were out for about 45 minutes to an hour in the big arena playing together. And then I just gave them all that fresh shavings, bigger bed, moved their feeder around, topped off their feeders and their grains, and I just went and spent just a little bit of personal time with them. Nothing super fancy brush-wise, but just took a hard brush to them while they were eating their grain, and gave them a couple treats here and there throughout that process. So I didn't get to ride today. It's my only day off, but I had to do some late Christmas shopping. I think I have pneumonia. I'm pretty sure I've had it for 2 weeks now. I feel like crap. I go back to work tomorrow. So although I didn't get to ride, and I haven't gotten to ride in about a month because work's been crazy, they still got to spend quite a bit of time with me today, get handled, and apparently lick the no chew and like it. I don't know about that. That's weird. And then Abby, yeah. So yeah. Hope I didn't just unplug their water here. Yeah, I did a little bit. Okay. Got their feed all ready for tomorrow.